Hey guys, Pastor Gabe back here with you. Just wanted to bring to you a thought that's been on my mind, and that is times of uncertainty. You know, we live indeed in great times of uncertainty. We don't know what tomorrow holds. We have quarantines going on, we have protests going on, we have political fallout and just craziness going on all around us. And it's very easy for us to get wrapped up into all these things, into the political ideologies, into the things that try to attract and take our time and take our focus off of what we need to take our focus off of, which is God, which is His kingdom. And, you know, most of the time we see the things around us, right? We see the world, we see the government, we see people, Supreme Court rulings. All these things are bothersome to us. They affect our mood, our emotions, our psyche. We wonder where our country is going. We wonder where we are going as a people, as a church, as particular families. You know, you wonder what's going to end up for me. And so we start to worry about tomorrow. We start to try to plan for tomorrow. And in a certain sense, as Christians, we probably want a Christ-centered history or focus for the future. So we're saying, how do we bring the world back to God? How do we bring our nation back to God? How do we affect these ideologies, Supreme Court decisions, presidential decisions, local decisions? How do we affect these things with a Christ-centric lens, if you will? How do we bring about change for the future? And this isn't a bad question to ask, and Christians should want to solve the world's problems through a Christ-centered way. But the way we get there isn't a 10-point plan, isn't some master plan that you know we elaborately make and stick to. It's by being faithful today. Okay, Jesus in Matthew 6:34 says this, "And do not worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." So think about that, right? Jesus is saying, guys, don't worry about tomorrow. You're trying to change tomorrow. You can't even change today. You know, prior to this, he talks about your hair. You can't affect one blade of hair on your head. How are you going to change tomorrow? And the answer is, the way we change tomorrow is by focusing on today. All right, so right prior to this, Jesus shares the Lord's Prayer. So prior to sharing about not worrying about tomorrow, he gives us the Lord's Prayer. And the Lord's Prayer starts off, you know, "Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven." But he asks this petition. He says this kind of grounding point. Give us give us this day our daily bread. Okay, so what's he saying there? He's saying, Lord, I'm praying for today. I'm praying for your kingdom to come, but I'm praying for today, for my daily bread. Meet my needs today, because I need to focus on the kingdom of God today. I can't change tomorrow until I change today. So I need to focus on being holy today. I need to focus on resisting temptation today. I need to focus on not being idle today. I need to focus on loving my neighbor today. I need to focus on being a better husband or wife today. I need to focus on being a better parent today. I need to focus on, my friends and my church members and being a loving brother and sister today. I can't worry about what tomorrow may bring. Tomorrow is going to worry about itself, right? Because tomorrow, I'll worry about tomorrow today. So tomorrow, it'll be today, and you'll worry about tomorrow. So I hope that's not confusing, but my point being, you focus on today, and tomorrow will come, and then you do the same thing. And that's how ultimately change comes about. Future change doesn't start by us just thinking up some elaborate scheme. That's how the world thinks, right? The world's trying to master plan. We don't even know what tomorrow holds. We don't know if there'll be an outbreak, right? And everybody's quarantined, or there'll be protests and everything will be burned down. We don't know what tomorrow holds. So we have to pray for today, that the Lord gives us wisdom to walk in his ways today. So I'll leave you with this. Focus on the things you can focus on. How's your day been so far? What's been in your mind? Is it just clouded with everything going on in the news and the world and chaos? Is that taking your focus off of God? Have you spent time in prayer? Have you spent time in a devotional? Maybe reading some verses? Have you spent time in any type of study this week? Have you spent time on anything with the things of the Lord? If not, today is a great day to start. Because tomorrow is going to worry about itself. And tomorrow will be another day to restart. Because every day is a restart. You wake up, it's a new day, and you got to seek God. You got to seek His kingdom. And right before this, verse Matthew 6:33, he says, "Seek first the kingdom of God, and all these things will be added to you." So seek His kingdom, and that's why he says that don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Just focus on the kingdom of God. Focus on what God calls you to do as a church member, right? As a family member, right? What's your role in your family? Are you a father? Are you a mother? Are you a child? How can you be obedient in your familial context, if you will? How can you be obedient as a faithful church member? How can you be obedient as a faithful citizen or employee? Focus on all these things today, because tomorrow is going to come quick. And if we don't do it today, tomorrow will come, and you won't do it tomorrow either, and you won't do it the day after that. But everybody's going to be talking about the future and wanting to change it. But we're going to be looking at things that can't change the future. We're going to be putting our hope into political candidates. We're going to be putting our hope into some movement, some ideology, some game plan. But it's today that we need to focus on. It's today that we need to look to. And it's God that we need to look to ultimately today. So take some time. Set aside some time for prayer, for the Word, to hone in and focus on how is God calling you to be obedient today. Because if you can't answer that, then you ain't going to solve tomorrow. Be faithful today. Seek His kingdom today. We'll see you soon.